Okay, everyone. So there is a voting poll a few voting polls going on right now. Let me see if I can actually do this. Without it messing the video up or shutting the video off, recording off. All right. So the first voting poll is: I have a question for everyone. Do you want to see more co-op gameplay or more single gameplay? Um, and I put had on saying yes co-op, no co-op. 3 people has already voted, but no likes, okay, and no comments, okay. So the winner of this voting poll was actually yes co-op. All right, so let's get rid of that. Okay, second voting poll is okay, everyone. Me and Daryl talked about this, and we need your vote on this. We are going to do our co-op over on Twitch, on Xbox Series S. What do you think? One is yes, we love it. No, we can't watch it and watch it there. So that I ain't gonna tell you what the results on that. There was only one vote on that in there. So if you haven't did your voting on that, please go there and do your votes now. Okay. Hey everyone, Dragon Souls here. Welcome to this um bad news that I'm about to say about co-op. Okay. But before I do, okay, everyone, I need to apologize to Mike the Night 91. Okay, me and Daryl was supposed to help him on. Me and Daryl was supposed to help him on Halloween, his Halloween video, and fortunately, some things on my side came up and got in the way, and I couldn't help him, you know. And the only thing I can say without you know putting anything personal out there is that my first of all it had something to do with my family. You know, we had family issues I had to take care of throughout the almost the whole week. You know, when Halloween before Halloween hit. You know, and after it hit. You know, and Daryl, I even talked to Daryl and see if he actually helped Mike out on the Halloween thing, and he said no, he didn't because he had to he had to take care of his son, you know, at the time. So um, and I'm not gonna go in there with that with his son, you know, because his son DJ because he's a special kid, okay? He's a special person, you know, and he basically can't take care of himself, you know. And I feel sorry for him and I feel sorry for Daryl and his son, his whole family, you know. And yeah, so I just want to throw that out there because I want to make sure that Daryl and his family knows I'm not making fun of his son whatsoever. Because what's wrong with his son, it's not funny. Okay, it really isn't. And I fully respect his family. So if his wife is watching this and listening to this as well, I want to make sure that she understood that, you know, and not taking it the wrong way, you know, because I like her. I mean, I really like her attitude, you know, I really do. um, So, so getting back to why I'm making this video, okay, everyone, and I'm having to hold on to the laptop to do this, because quite frankly, I don't know how to zoom in on this camera, showing, my whole entire body, I don't want to show my whole entire body, I want to actually, I like to, y'all see this part here, or, just see this part here. I mean, you ain't got to see my whole entire body, unless I'm going to do the Degeneration X, um, so, me and Daryl was talking yesterday afternoon, and he had to get. In fact, he had to get a hold of me again around 6:30 on p.m. on my time, which is 7 something on his time. He could not sleep without telling me something, telling me this. Um, so me and him talked about it, and from starting this year. uh Starting December, there will not be no more co-op gameplays, everyone. It has been officially canceled, okay? There will not be no more co-op gameplays until sometime May of next year. And allow me to explain it, okay? At least May of next year, when Daryl gets his get buy him a new PS5. It won't be a PS5 Pro, but it will be a PS5 like mine. Okay. Also, by the time May gets here, um, I'll be getting moved out of here, and hopefully, like I told him yesterday, I'm gonna work my ass off to the bone to get me into a actual house, and that way me and him can do co-op at nighttime, and we won't have to worry about the neighbors. I won't have to worry about no neighbor upstairs, downstairs, each side of me, no one won't be able to bang on a wall, bang on the floor, bang on the ceiling, or anything like that, telling me to basically tell me to be quiet, keep it down, Um, for the past few nights, I have been hearing that, and Daryl's even had fun and hearing that as well, especially when I'm using my indoor voice. Okay, I'm using my indoor voice to talk to him at night. Um, I've been hearing the neighbor upstairs stomping on the floor, and so I got tired of it. So I told Daryl we're gonna end. This, we can't do this anymore until I get moved out of here. He said, yeah, you're right. So we put an end to that. Um, and Daryl understands. He understands how I feel about that. Um, Now you might be asking yourself, no, wait a minute. Well, wait a minute. First of all, there's not going to be no more co-op uh until May of next year, and so yes, everyone, until sometime next year, May of next year, me and him will definitely be going back to co-op at nighttime. Okay, now you might be also be wondering yourself, wait a minute, you said something about him selling his PS5. What the hell happened to that? What's going on with that? Why is he selling his PS5 for? Well, he explained to me, everyone. I'm not going to go into a lot of details because it's too personal on that one as well, but I will say it. And we'll say this. Daryl just got a letter in the mail from his doctor, and he has a huge doctor's bill. And I mean a big doctor's bill. He has to pay. And so therefore, this coming Friday, he's got to sell his PS5 to come up with the money to pay his doctor's bill off, which I told him I totally understand. At first, I was like, "Oh man, no, you can't do that, man. We got to do co-op next month. We got to do this. You can't do that. Don't do that." I was trying to talk him out about it, and then it just dawned on me like, you know what? Let him go ahead and do that because it'd be best for him to do that because we can't do co-op at night anyways, not in this place because my neighbors upstairs are a bunch of jackasses. And yeah, and not only my neighbors upstairs, but I've already talked to my next door neighbor, uh, that's behind me. She's a real nice lady too, really nice lady. And I've already got done talking to her yesterday, and she told me she said, and I told her I bumped the floor and bumped the wall yesterday. And she said she didn't hear that, and she didn't hear it. So I said, okay. And she said, besides that, I make a lot more noise than you do. And she said, I'm hoping I'm not bothering you. I told her, no, in fact, you can do whatever you want in your place. I ain't gonna say nothing. She said, okay, cool. With a real smile and a laugh, and let me know that she's okay and she's cool. Really nice lady, like I said. Um, but I have been talking to her about her neighbors upstairs. They have been keeping her up at night because they do a lot more banging. They do a lot more stomping and whatever the hell they do up there. Her neighbors upstairs does a lot more than mine does. And she's I don't know what the hell they're doing up there, but they keep banging at night time. I was like, tell me about I even use my indoor voice at night to talk to my friends on my phone, and they're still doing it. And it's like they're trying to tell me to shut up or something. So they ain't got the right to do that. I said exactly. But anyway, so that's why Daryl is selling his PS5, his old regular PS5 like mine. And he will be getting it back May of next year, okay? Sometime May of next year he will be getting it back so we can do co-op again, okay? Now, um that's what that one voting poll was about that I haven't told y'all the results yet. Only one person voted, but that's the reason why that voting poll is there for asking, saying something about going to Twitch. Okay, now allow me to explain this. Okay, I've already talked to Daryl. Okay, and he is so fucking down with this. Okay, so I talked to him. We got next month. We can we still can do co-op. Okay, we're moving our co-op gameplay from nighttime to in the afternoon around 2 o'clock on his time, which is 2 o'clock on my excuse me, which is 1 o'clock on my time. Okay, and here's the thing is, his wife always likes to watch TV. Okay, during the daytime when she's not at work, she always watches her TV. Okay, and I can totally understand that. So I told him, I said, "Well, you got your Xbox Series S in a different room." And I said, she can have she can have that other TV in the other room, and you can be in the other room, sit here, and we can sit here and do co-op from 2 o'clock in the afternoon on his time, which is 1 o'clock on my time, and to all the way to 6 o'clock on his time, which is 5 o'clock on my time. And he said, "Yeah." He was all down. Oh boy, he was all down with that. He said, "Yes, definitely." So we're gonna be doing that next month. Okay, next month there will be co-op gameplay on the Xbox Series S. Um, that's why we're moving the the co-op live streams over on Twitch because that's the only way I'll be able to record it. I'll be able to do it and to live stream it and capture the audio of the game and our voices because if I now keep in mind everyone, I can hook up my OBS to this laptop and record the gameplay. But only thing is, y'all won't be able to hear you might be hearing my voice in the game in the game itself, or probably won't be able to hear it because I had to have the headphones hooked up to my controller, which means it'll be blocking the audio in on OBS. And I never figured out how if you can do that. If you can do that, leave the comment on this video. Let me know how to set that up where you actually cap capture the audio, having your headphones hooked up to your controller, to your Xbox controller, and still be able to capture the audio on of the game through the Xbox to the audio to the OBS, and also still be able to capture Daryl's voice as well. That would be awesome if I can ever figure that out. If anybody else has any tips or tips on how to do that, would be nice if y'all can tell me that, okay? So, with that being said, um, so I looked it up, and I only the only game I bought was Dark Souls 2, okay, for the Xbox Series S, but I never bought Dark Souls 1 remastered and Dark Souls 3 for the Xbox Series S. I'm gonna have to do that, okay? So next month I've already talked to Daryl and see if he can get Dark Souls remastered because it's only $40. And he said yes, he can definitely do it. If he can do that, me and him can do co-op gameplay over on Twitch um during the daytime for at least 3 to 4 hours or 5 hours, whichever it takes. Once we get done, I will take that and I will definitely take it and take that video of our co-op gameplay and download it into my computer, get that sucker fixed, get it fixed up, either that computer over there or this laptop, doesn't matter which one, And then once I get that done, get it fixed up, upload it to a channel, put it in the playlist, I can either hold off until next year for y'all to see that, or I can make it go live and y'all can see that and y'all can see that on demand. I know you won't be able to interact with us. I mean, you'll be able to leave comments on that video, but you won't be able to see it live on stream. I know it sucks, but it is what it is on that. It's either that or me and Daryl don't do co-op at all, okay? Now, here's another thing, and I totally forgot about this. Starting next week, if it's not storming or anything, because this week is a real bad week because today is storming right now. We got a storm coming right now, and right now it's heavy rain right now, and it's even showing my computer right now heavy rain. 69 degrees out there now. It's cooling off out there, but it's gonna be raining all day. It's gonna be doing this shit all day today until like 8 o'clock at night tonight. So yeah. so so yeah, me and Daryl, next week if he wants to during the afternoons around 1 o'clock on my time, which is 2 o'clock on his time, to 5 o'clock on my time, which is 6 o'clock on his time, we can do a live stream, do a co-op live stream of GTA Online for the Xbox Series S. Because thanks to Daryl, he's the one who bought me Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online. Okay, he's the one that got me that and got that for Xbox. And so since he did that, and he has it as well, me and him could do co-op gameplay over on Twitch for that and there, and also we can they also have Dead Island 2, which me and Daryl never did a full gameplay of. Okay, and we never did a premiere stream of it either. So um, I looked it up on Game Pass, and it's actually on Game Pass. So um, if we can get to it, me and Daryl can actually do co-op gameplay of that game as well. You know. So, if we can't get to it this year, we can definitely probably get to it next year. It all depends. But like I said, when it comes to Bloodborne, we can't do Bloodborne. We can't do Demon Souls because them games are for PS5 only, and PS4 and PS5 only, and it's not for Xbox. So I looked at it, and it's Dark Souls 1 remastered, Dark Souls 2, and Dark Souls 3 that is available for Xbox Series S. So we can definitely do all of them if y'all would like for us to do it. What I had to do is when it comes to Dark Souls 2 and 3, if I had to once a month, I had to give Daryl like $60 PSN code, excuse me, an Xbox $60 Xbox code, so that way he can go ahead and he can go off and get that, get those games, not next month. I mean, until like in January and February and stuff like that, so we can do that. But yeah, like I said, co-op gameplay for PS5 is officially canceled until May of next year, sometime May of next year. Because of what's going on, and I totally understand that. I know a lot of y'all are gonna hate that, and I know all I can say is for those who want to see our co-op gameplays live on stream, and I ain't talking about this in this part. I'm not talking to the old subscribers because they are very patient. I'm talking about the new subscribers. Okay, the new subscribers. Okay, if you can be patient, the co-op gameplays, live streams will be coming back in May of sometime in May of next year. Okay, if you can be patient, it will be back. Okay. Um, As for single gameplay on PS5, it continues. And if you want to see the raging and bitching I have been doing with Astrobot and those other games I'm going to be playing this year, you're in the right place because I'm going to be doing a lot of that this year. Okay? So if you're looking for all the new subscribers looking for co-op gameplay, single gameplays here on the channel this year and all of next year it is still coming to the channel. I'm not quitting. I'm not giving up on that. Okay, but um, but yeah, thank you all so very much for watching. Thank you all so very much for understanding, and leave your comments on this video. Let me know what you all think, Daryl. And as for Daryl, I want you to give me a yeet if you agree of what I said about GTA Online for the Xbox Series S. If you're down with it, because during the afternoons, whenever you can, the days that you can't do it, let me know, and we won't do it on the days you can't. But on the days you can, let me know. We'll do it. Okay? Cause I know I'm down with it. I'll be more than glad to do it. I mean, I've been wanting. I've been. I haven't been playing GT Online on the Xbox at all. So since I got it, thanks to you. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and thank y'all for understanding. And for the new subscribers, thank you all for subscribing to the channel, and thank you for staying with us. And staying strong. And thank you for being patient with us. And we will be back with co-op gameplay at nighttime in May of next year. But as for now, we will be doing co-op gameplay on the Xbox Series S over on Twitch. And if you want to see it on demand, and I'm being serious, everyone, for old subscribers and new subscribers, if you want to see our co-op gameplay we do over on Twitch, all you have to do is leave a comment on this video letting us know you want to see it on demand. And I will definitely fix it up and make it go live on my channel. I promise you that. 2,000 subscribers.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. and amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Degenerate into something fool. We just got tired of doing what you told us to do. That's a brace, boy. Yeah, that's a brace, little man. Break it down. Degeneration up. Degeneration. You think you can tell me what to do? Who you're talking to?
You may now subscribe.